I'll check, but I really doubt it. Otherwise, there's only one other option. Because it seems like even if you let home get consumed, you still have to go get the ally. So the other two major choices is staying with Montemer, you know, or saying that third option, but I don't know if that has much of an option, you know? But those are really the only two, because, yeah, you could ally with Montemer the whole time, but it probably ends up to be the same point. Know that for a fact, though, which is why I highly encourage everyone to go check it out for themselves and play it themselves. But right now, let's go ahead and get back to that point again, where we have the three options, and we'll go choose Montemer instead. Because he won't even propose going back to... So now we're just going to replay one or two more times. I might do the other option as well. Because I could go back and replay the... I could go back and replay the whole Montemer storyline, but I would rather not to. I guess I'm exploring all the options for my ending.
What on earth?
Rather.
Am I dreaming or?
Louis, it's me, Gregory. Listen, we don't have much.
But where are we?
Louis, I brought us here. You must act swiftly. I can't hold out for long. William has poisoned me. He must have used the blood of no longer able to enter the body of someone else. The poison is
I'm glad there's a little
gnawing
bit
away from the
more.
inside. I'm going to die, Louis.
But where are we?
In the ether. What you see is not real. It's only a mental projection created by my spirit. I'm occupying William's spirit at the moment, but I'm not going to be able to keep it up forever. Join me, Louis. Otherwise, all will be lost.
Yes. Yes, I'll join you.
Find a way. Hurry.
We must find them quickly.
As I was saying, I know a different path with choosing Montemer, but I imagine that all ends up to being the same conclusion that we're doing now. Whether you join with Home or join with Montemer, which we're gonna just see now,
What am I doing
and
here?
whether the
Nothing seems
demon
real.
is in our body or not.
You're nothing
I
but
think
a
that's
coward.
really the
Bunch
only
of
difference.
amateurs you are. Please, keep calm.
What on earth is going on here? I don't understand a thing.
Louis,
Me neither,
don't
buddy.
waste any time. Appease them. My thoughts are becoming confused. Me, be quick.
Yes. Not a minute to lose.
But like I said earlier, I would be fully willing to like, go, try this out someday myself. Or, no, sorry, not go try this out, but like, have the opportunity to explore all those options myself with Montemer, like doing his storyline completely. But as of right now, no. Here we go. Oh, twins are messed up. There we go. We got 2 minutes on Stream Mirrors, by the way. We'll start that before we get to the very end.
Looks like I've succeeded. They've all disappeared.
Louis, it's worked. But don't waste any time.
Yes, I'm coming. At least as soon as I found the exit.
Mm-hmm. Alright.
Is anyone there?
We are still
I can hear you.
ignoring her. I know, I'm sorry. I'm ignoring you. I just want to see the major options, because it doesn't really seem like there's anything to do with Emily anymore. Never even found a way for Emma to get out, so I don't know. I'm just gonna ignore that
Must be
completely.
quick.
My memories. I'm losing my sense. Louis? Are you there?
Yes. Yes, I'm here.
Pick out of my thoughts, Louis. Of my memories. Make haste.
gonna do this one more time. We gotta go. It's just a lot of back and forth, but I hope you guys are enjoying. Sorry. I think it'd be really interesting to see how, like, going with sorry. I think it'd be really interesting to see how going with Mortimer the whole way would be. Because
At the previous conference 3 years ago, I'm sure he already knew.
This is the first event that brought home here. Oh yeah, I'm on the right track.
Because I don't even know if, like, because, like, in a couple of parts ago, Holm and Mortimer, you know, I don't even know if, like, that changes this part or not, or if this still happens anyway.
Bring Emily to this conference, supposedly to find her.
I'm on the right track here.
But I'm at least happy to note that there are other options when you do Holmes' part, and how similar and how different they vary. It's very interesting.
And coincidentally, who arrives at the same time as Emily?
I'm getting closer to him.
But I don't know. Well, what leads me to believe that Mortimer's is, like, very similar is the fact that it doesn't seem to be much different. I imagine if you stuck with Mortimer, Holm would probably still try to, like, get back to you, get some sort of sympathy, and be like, hey, help me with my memories and stuff, and maybe you would have the option to be like, no, but I still feel like this, like, sequence would probably still happen.
He cut me off from our father, and I didn't say a word. And when Elizabeth
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and start the battle while we go ahead and catch up. So, let me put a stronghold down, because we have a lot of troops down. Nice. And start. Oh, start. There we go. Go ahead and just do this.
gathered together? Yes. Yeah.
36 versus 23. Good luck, guys.
He stuck his poor son with an occult knowledge that
Getting to the end here.
Nice. Chissy with 5 kills so far. Very nice. We took the big guy down.
I recall.
Oh, Anna with 6 kills. Very nice. Good job, guys. Chissy and Anna with 6 kills. Very nice. I'm opening the captain's chest. Alright, Anna, you can get healers, and Chissy, you can get 2 of these. Good job, guys. Did you guys both have equal? I split it up between you two. Alright, last battle for tonight, because I think I might restart one more time just to see what happens if I choose neither of them for Holmes' route. But otherwise, I'm gonna call it a night, though. Sorry this isn't exciting anymore. I hope it's entertaining, though. Alright, last Dreamers. We got a whole bunch of troops, so I'm gonna go ahead and put my big boy down. Nice. Alright. I would say we found armor troop around the edge here, right? Kind of give us more of an advantage, and then we'll put melee here and melee here. We'll I started lagging. We'll surround it with ranged, and then we'll put support in the middle, and we'll put some rogues here in case anyone wants to put rogues. And I would honestly say to just completely avoid this area. Keep it all together on the top, you know? It's just easier that way. It'll take us a little longer, but we got this though. Okay. Let's go ahead and end your last painting and choose.
Bring Emily to this conference.
Sorry. Let's go ahead and. So for this time, we're gonna choose Mortimer the whole way instead,
Is I
and see if that changes things. Because then we won't know about the ally.
And the cherry on the cake is I drank his cursed tea. He trapped me. He poisoned me to stop me from being able to leave this body. He cut off
Nice,
all
nice.
communication with Father and brought his children here. How could I not have seen it earlier? He's going to the traitor. No, stop. Hurry, Louis.
I've heard this so many times now.
Absolutely must see you before it's too late. If you have managed to follow my thoughts, come to me quickly.
Don't forget, we're doing one last Stream Area battle, so if anyone wants to participate, go ahead and type in ! Stream Raiders. Or just, type my username to the link. But yeah, let's see what happens if we choose Mortimer instead of Home. Because now we are unaware about the ally. How much will that differ? I assume a lot. Alright, Poppy. Time to choose our daddy demon.
Louis, hurry! He's coming!
What's happening?
I can sense him. He's here. He's trying to get inside me, Louis. William has completely lost his mind. He's getting ready to pull out all the stops. He's going to devour my mind, Louis. I'm not going to be able to stop him.
Louis, you are here. I sense your presence.
What?
Hi,
You can't even
Louis.
see me.
Congratulations, my son. You have succeeded in joining us.
Louis, don't let him draw you in there. You are signing your death warrant if you decide to follow him. I won't be there to protect you.
It's over, my son. We have won a new...
Louis, I'm so weak.
I
can
know.
feel him entering.
I'm sorry.
I can no longer keep him. He's coming. You can still do something, Louis. Don't
I feel
let him
so
get away.
awful.
Please.
Alright, this time, I'm sorry. I'm going with Daddy Dearest. I'm so
I wanted to
sorry.
believe in you, Uncle.
Louis. No.
I'm
Don't do it.
I can't follow you
so
anymore.
sorry.
Louis.
He's won. We put up a good fight, but let's be honest. He won.
You are just
Oh,
as
that's so
mad
awful.
as he is, Louis. You'll end up just like him.
I'm so sorry.
It's over, brother. Don't fight it.
You will be punished for this.
Perhaps, but you won't be there to see it, will you?
Oh, I feel so bad. Oh no,
You
poor
will be
home.
punished.
Poor uncle. I feel so awful. Okay, whatever. Alright, skip. Let's just put more in here. And I don't know. Etiquette or something, I don't know. Alright. Let's see if this changes things, because now we know about the spirit. So that may I really have no. Dad? Done.
Where am I?
Right, son. It's over.
I'm back? Where are the guests?
I invited them to go up to their rooms. Don't worry. Great. You should have chosen your allies better, my son.
You mean you planned to get rid of him since the beginning?
For years, Louis. Come now. Would I really have risked
Yes, there's a
everything in such
mosquito
a
in
one-sided
here. Ugh.
conference without having a trump card up my sleeve?
But
Excuse me, I have to
what about
sneeze.
the conference rules?
To hell with the rules. From now on, I'm
Excuse
only
me.
following my own rules. Things are going to change, you'll see. However, I expect you to stop your childish games and follow me. I gave you time to find your feet with Gregory, but things are going to get serious now, and I expect a little more loyalty from you.
What did you do to him?
I devoured his soul.
But I didn't see you use the Holy Lance.
Indeed not. I didn't need to. Can't you guess how I did it? The Lance of Longinus
You
is just a
devoured
vessel,
his soul.
Louis. It could have been any object that had the blood of Christ on it. The blood of an ancient, more precisely. But I didn't need the blood of an ancient. You see, I have been in dear Lord
wonder if I
Mortimer's
could kill
physical
myself.
body for longer than my brother has been in. Therefore,
Let's ask this one this time.
What happened in the ether?
I surpassed him.
What do you mean you surpassed him?
I made sure he was poisoned by my blood before our little chat. Remember the cup of tea in the dining room? I wagered that Gregory simply wouldn't be able to let it get cold. Old habits do die hard.
You put your blood in your tea?
And he up round his own neck. Ironic, isn't it? Unable to extract himself from his physical body, it didn't take much time for me to absorb the case. What's done is done. I'm going to rest in the dining room. Join me there when you're ready. The time has come to end a little antisocial.
I did well not to follow home, didn't I? Come on, let's get it over with and join Mortimer.
I don't like that. And no. Because with Granddad, and now we don't know about him, I assume we have the option to either kill him ourselves, which we would be able to do that since the lance does nothing, or join him. I guess. This seems to be our only option. Oh, this is different too.
Now's the time to join Mortimer. I won't be able to go back after.
Yes. We're gonna go in.
Here we go.
I imagine if we explored the rooms, we would still be able to meet the demon. That. What's this gonna end like? Like, he's got what he's wanted, right? What else could he possibly want?
Ah, there you are at last.
Excuse me, Sir Gregory's death.
Must have upset your plans. Yes, I
Plans?
think so, given that you gave him your allegiance. But I did want to choose sides carefully.
But you didn't tell me to kill him, you snake. You wish to.
But before we begin, I would like you to give me back the Holy Lance, please. Now that Gregory is
Why?
gone, you won't be needing it anymore, and I prefer to put it back in its place.
No, I don't have it anymore.
I no longer have it.
Napoleon. Ah, Daddy dearest, what weakness? Science, only science. Aha! It's probably
Didn't
assumed,
Monsieur
but I just want to
Bonaparte
make sure.
give it back to you?
No. So,
Yeah,
you stole it.
Oh, I guess
It's
he
not
did.
something I'm to admit. Yes. He thought I was trying to rob you and that it would compromise the conference.
How typical of him. This conference will have been one of the most I've ever known.
Just have to take your word for it.
Before I get to why we're here, you must know that I've been watching you very closely the past few days. I was impressed by your intervention to prevent Peru from killing himself. You remind me
Really?
of myself when I was starting out. As for the door of my crypt, no one had ever found out how to open it before you. You succeeded
Okay.
in telling the Hillsborough twins apart. Even for me, that wasn't an easy thing to do at first. What an unpleasant surprise it was
What is
when
your
I found
point?
out that you tried to warn the Papal States against Gregory and me. Did you really think you could succeed?
Damn it. He found out about that.
But the important that you escaped the worst with Volner, because he could have killed you when you were in the guise of Piaget.
Yes, it was a bit touch and go.
Which leads me to a chat about what I envisage for you now.
Oh,
you
no.
are the chosen one, Louis. The one
Excuse
I've been
me?
waiting for all this time.
Thank you.
We
For
are
what?
going to be able to become one.
What?
I don't quite follow you.
Be proud of yourself, son, for you
He's
are
gonna
the one
consume
I
me,
have
isn't he?
chosen to be my next mortal coil.
But
No.
what about me? Am I imagining things, or did he just tell me to my face that he's going to eat me?
Unfortunately,
eat me.
no, you won't survive the transfer. But I want you to know that I only select my bodies from my own children, and that you
Oh.
are the one who has impressed me most. It's far from being my first time, as you can imagine. I didn't think it
No.
was possible to find a more promising son than dear Augustus. You can be very proud of yourself.
Wait a second. Hang on.
Ugh.
Do you realize what you're saying? Are you
You're
insane?
consuming your kids.
Come, my son. Let's not end everything on a bad note, please.
Son of a bitch. He's not going to get away with this so easily.
Kill
I
him.
won't let you do it.
What on earth are you thinking?
No.
That you'll be able to kill me? This is ridiculous, Louis. Come now, be reasonable.
No.
Don't fight.
Fight it. Wait. Oh.
I won.
Wait, we won? Seriously? How? How? Wait, no. Who's talking right now? Is that Louis or Dad? Who is really leaving the island right now? I guess we'll have to find out in the epilogue. Damn! He would really go as far to consume his own son. Really?
Von Volner tightened his political and spiritual grip on King Frederick William. On the death of the king in 1797, Johann retired with his wife to his country estate in order to continue his work on his theological and
Let's just go ahead and
alchemical
let this
theses.
play.
Manuel Godoy's close relationship with Napoleon enabled him to claim a part of Portugal, as well as the protection of France upon the fall of the kingdom. He died in the company of his beloved mistress Pepita after recovering all his titles and properties. Napoleon Bonaparte continued his political and military rise until his self-proclamation as emperor. His excessive ambition would cost the lives of 1,700,000 Frenchmen and leave France poorer and weaker
I'm
than
almost
ever
out of
before.
grapes. This is sad.
Deported and imprisoned by the British on St. Helena Island, he died on the 5th of May, 1821, as an exile to general indifference. During his second term, George Washington had to deal with a number of rebellions. He enraged public opinion by building close diplomatic links with Great Britain, which forced him to give up a third term in office. He retired to his country estate until his death, without being able to implement the annexation of the highly coveted Louisiana Territory. The Duchess, through her relationship with the Crown, made it possible for Great Britain to build closer links to the United States, on both the diplomatic and the commercial fronts. She became inseparable from the Marchioness Cunningham, reputed for being the most influential mistress of King George IV of England, and whom she inducted into the Golden Order. His Eminence was obliged to justify himself on his return over the letter he had sent to His Holiness. His mental health was called into question, and consequently he was withdrawn from papal state power. It was said in polite undertones that he had been sent to a faraway retreat, the better to hide his anonymous confinement in an asylum of Rome. Elizabeth's family did everything in their power to find her,
Mom
based
should
on
be
clues
next, I think.
provided by their friend George Washington. In vain, they lost her trail in the port of Brest in France, and no one ever saw her again. Sarah de Richet threw herself from the Pont des Arts into the River Seine before a crowd of dumbfounded bystanders just a few days after her son's return to Paris.
Seriously?
He spoke of his aging mother's recent depression and took over the running of the Golden Order, whose expansion was rapid. On his
That's
return
it?
to Paris,
About her?
Peru
Seriously?
gave himself up to his peers' missionary courts. He admitted to being implicated in several
This is
state
different, too.
corruption cases. Found guilty of treason toward the Republic, he was executed without a trial.
Oh.
Nothing more
Oh,
was ever
poor
heard
Peru.
of Lord Mortimer. His sudden disappearance was a topic of conversation in the European courts, but only for a few months.
It's interesting how these little details change. I wonder if like you replayed it and did different choices as well. These would well clearly would be different. Like Peru being dead, you know? Oh god. I failed to kill Lord Mortimer. Oh, so he did kill me. Yeah. Interesting. Okay. Wow. So if I choose a home, I live. If I choose Mortimer, he consumes me. But what happens if you choose neither?